Welcome to Pittsboro Youth Theater's very first live stream show. Tonight's show is Can Mrs. Claus Save Christmas? A few things to remind you of as we're going. First of all, make sure that if you're a parent and you're streaming at home, that you are not on the same service as your child. If you are, you will get bumped off, or your child will get bumped off, or there'll be a lag time. So please don't do that. You can always watch it right after the show on YouTube because it will still be there. Second of all, please like and subscribe our page. That's really important to get us to get more people on there, more viewership. That really helps us a lot. Also, go to pittsburghyouththeater.com to check out our upcoming shows. We are signing up for new shows right now. Our musical is Descendants, very popular. We only have 4 spots left in Descendants. So if you want to do it, sign up today. Our elementary school kids are doing Goonie Bird Green and the Animal Parade. Our middle school kids are doing a non-musical version of The Wizard of Oz. And our high school kids are doing a wacky, zany play. It's about the history of theater, but it takes you all the way from the Greeks to the current time with lots of costume changes and running around and crazy stuff. So please check it all out at pittsburghyouththeater.com. And with that, I'll say, I hope you enjoy the show.
Our special report tonight is on Christmas Eve. In just 2 weeks, Santa will make the big trip around the world in just one night in his magical sleigh full of millions of toys for millions of good children. Here lies one of the biggest mysteries of our time. How does he do it? Even as I speak, I'm certain that he and his elves are very feverishly working in his workshop to get ready for that all-important night.
Santa, wake up, Santa. You've fallen asleep again.
What? Huh? Is it Christmas Eve? Is it time to go?
No, it isn't Christmas Eve, but at the rate you're going, you're gonna sleep right through it.
I'm sorry, my dear. I just can't seem to keep my eyes open. After all, I've been making toys for 11 and a half months now.
All help.
Yes, of course you do. But now I don't think I have the energy for Christmas Eve.
I know it exhausts you. You should take some of the elves with you to help deliver the presents.
Oh, no, I couldn't. It has to be Santa who delivers the presents.
Why?
Why? Did you say why?
Yes, I did. Why can't it be one of the elves or even me, Mrs. Claus?
No. What if someone should see?
Who?
Who? Did you say who?
Yes, I did. I thought all the children were in their beds with visions of sugar plums dancing in their heads.
Anymore, it's more like visions of video games dancing in their heads.
Stop changing the subject. Why couldn't someone help you deliver the toys?
Well, you see, it just doesn't seem right. It takes the magic away from Christmas.
Even if one of the children should wake up and catch a glimpse of us, don't you think they'd understand that you need some help?
Perhaps.
I would think a child would feel very thrilled to see an elf or even me, Mrs. Claus.
Maybe I'll think about it. But it's been me all these years, and that's the way it's supposed to be.
But it tires you out so much. Tell you what, why don't we take a vacation this year right after Christmas? Where do you want to go?
Ireland.
Sounds, beautiful. Right now it's time those elves came off their lunch break and started working on those toys again. All right, let's go. Back to work.
Good job, everyone.
Thanks, Santa.
Keep up the hard work. We have a lot to do in the next 2 weeks. Twinkle.
Shimmer?
I want to talk to you for a moment, private like.
Okay, over here.
I don't like the way Santa looks at all.
Do you think you should shave?
No, I mean he looks tired and sick.
He always gets run down this time of year.
I overheard Mrs. Claus telling him he should take some of us on Christmas Eve.
What?
Shh! If everyone knows, they'll all want to go.
Do you want to go?
Of course I want to go.
I'd love to go.
The thing is, we've got to be extra nice to Santa. Help him relax, get him cocoa, rub his feet.
Rub his feet?
Well, maybe not, but you know what I mean. Maybe then he'll take us on Christmas Eve.
Okay, let's try it.
In other news, multi-millionaire video game manufacturer Gilbert Bates has introduced a new game just in time for the holidays. The game is said to show Gil Bates himself as Santa, and a player helps him deliver all their presents around the world in just one night. Obstacles include broken chimneys, tornadoes, black eyes. What? Hey, is this for real? Can someone please tell me if this is real news or a joke? Doesn't make sense.
Oswald! Oswald! Are you back yet? Where can he be? How long can it take to get the mail?
I'm back, sir.
Well,
There wasn't any, sir.
there wasn't any. There wasn't any. How could I not have any mail? I'm Gil Bates, multimillionaire video game manufacturer. How could I not have any mail?
Oh no, sir, I'm sure it's just that.
No, I have to face it, Oswald. There's no mail because no children have written to me. They don't like the new game. I have almost everything in the world already. Now all I want is for children to like the new game, to like me, to love me.
Again, sir. Again, sir, I'm sure it's just that.
They don't like the new game, and I know why.
You do?
Not enough for them that I'm playing Santa in a video game. It's not enough for them that they watch me outmaneuver tornadoes and UFOs and my quest to deliver presents. The asteroid probably isn't even realistic enough.
I think it's very realistic, sir.
Mr. Bitzer, this is sent over by a special messenger from the post office.
That's more like it. It says, Dear Mr. Bates, my name is Tommy and I am 10 years old. I played your new Santa Claus game at my friend Steve's house. And we both think it's the stupidest game we have ever played. Is this some kind of joke? You were kind of scary as Santa and the effects aren't very real. And why would Santa have to race with Godzilla anyway? Couldn't he just outfly him? Ugh!
I won't be asking the real Santa for your new game this Christmas. Yours truly, Tommy Jones. Oh, sir, I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have brought you that letter.
No, Harriet, it's okay. As I was telling Oswald, I know what's wrong.
Sir, I think the little boy just told you what was wrong. I mean, is that obvious?
It's not enough for them. The boys and girls use 5 and up. They want you to loop the loop in Santa's sleigh. They want more.
More?
What more?
More? They want me to be Santa. Only then could I actually do all the things I see in the game. Only then would they love me the way they love Santa.
Sir, isn't there already a Santa?
Oh, there is now. But there's still 10 days until Christmas. Anything could happen.
Happen, sir? You mean an accident? I don't want anything to happen to Santa. Don't be so harsh.
No, I don't want anything to happen to him. Period. I am not harsh, by the way. I just want to talk to him and learn how he does it.
Does what, sir?
What do you think? That I want to learn how to make toys? No, I'm going to learn how he delivers it all around the world in one night. I want to know how he delivers millions of toys to millions of children in one glorious night.
But, sir, why would Santa tell you? I mean, you might be on the naughty list.
Because I'll make him tell me. Because we're going to kidnap Santa.
No!
Yes, it's the only way. When the children find out that I'm really Santa, they'll love me. And here's how we're gonna do it. Follow me.
Wait, sir, why do I even sign up to be your secretary?
I can't imagine where Santa could be. He never lets his list of good children go unchecked. Yet here's his naughty and nice list, unfinished. Shimmer, do you have that doll for Susie?
Already packed in the sack, Mrs. Claus.
Good, I don't know what I'd do without you.
You'll never believe it. Ho, ho, ho.
Santa, that's the first time I've heard you ho 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 in months. What's up?
I just been at the North Pole Post Office. They called me about an hour ago and said they had a special delivery package for me.
Why did they bring it here like all the letters from the children? That's what they're supposed to do.
Ho, ho, ho. They said I had to pick it up, and I'll see why.
We bring you an invitation, Santa, to visit our lovely Emerald Island.
To see a marvelous new toy and hope you'll rest for a while.
I can do that.
Great job, Twinkle.
Yeah.
Listen to this. You were cordially invited to Ireland to preview an exciting new toy. We hope this toy brings great happiness to all children who receive this. However, this will only be acceptable for the next 3 days. Accept this and we'll fly you to Ireland straight away.
You're kidding. Fly you to Ireland 1 week before Christmas, see a mystery new toy. That's crazy. You're not going.
It could be the best toy in the world.
It can make all the kids happy.
Santa, you know that it's the gift of your generosity that is supposed to make the kids happy, not the toys.
I know, but think of it. Something new, something totally unexpected.
But if it's no good?
No good. A toy that's no good? Well, it does happen, I do suppose. We're supposed to be helping Santa, remember? I think it's a great idea, Santa. There, you see? And how are things going back at my workshop?
Almost every toy packed in the sack and ready to go, Santa.
Good. And you, my dear, you've been checking off the list? Thank you.
Welcome.
See, you could go and look at this new toy and bring it back a stack full if it's all it's cracked up to be.
And if it's not, you'll still be back in plenty of time for Christmas.
Sounds great to me.
It just doesn't seem right. Leaving the North Pole 1 week before Christmas.
Santa could get some rest before the big night.
Think how relaxed and ready for Christmas he'll be.
I suppose. But if the toy is good, you're really going to need our help delivering all those extra toys.
We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But what do you think, my dear? Shall I go to Ireland?
You might as well. I can see that your mind is already made up. But don't forget, you owe me a vacation right after Christmas.
So, it's a deal. Come on, girls. Let's go meet that plane.
Okay, bring him here.
Are we in Ireland yet?
There'll be no Ireland for you, Santa. You're now my prisoner.
Gilbert Bates, I should have known you'd be behind this dirty trick.
That's me. Always popping up when you least expect it.
Yes, I remember when you were a boy, you woke up and peeked at me one Christmas.
Yeah, and that's the year I didn't get what I wanted.
You weren't well behaved enough for a G.I. Joe. You lit your cat's tail on fire.
Oh, well, it was an accident.
So I wanted to believe. That's why I left you those building blocks.
I wanted a G.I. Joe. Harriet Oswald, shut up, or you're fired.
Let's not relive the past. What do you want from me?
Why, I want to be you, Santa. I want to fly around the world in a magical sleigh and be loved by all the children in the world. Oh, stop your laughing, you good for nothing.
I don't mean to be rude, but it'll never happen.
And why don't you think so?
First of all, I'm Santa, so you can't be. And second of all, you don't know the secrets of flying the sleigh, going up and down chimneys, delivering the toys.
You're going to teach me your secrets. That's why I brought you here.
Ho, ho, ho! That's a good one.
And here's why you will teach me. If you don't, there will be no Christmas. You wouldn't want to disappoint all the good little children, now would you?
I'm not worried about that.
You're
not. You should be not be worried about that.
Well, I've been giving it a whole lot of thought. And even though it's supposed to be me who delivers the toys, Mrs. Claus could do it.
Really? Ugh.
Oh, yeah. She's very capable, knows all secrets too, and I've got a couple of top-notch elves who could help her. So you see, holding me here won't do you any good. Christmas will still happen.
Oh, come on.
Oh, come on. That's where you're wrong. If it's Mrs. Claus I need in order to stop Christmas, then it's Mrs. Claus I'll get.
No!
Yes. Harriet, there's a rope in my desk drawer. Tie up Santa. Oswald, get ready to take a letter.
How come you always get to take down a letter from Mr. Bates? Oswald.
No.
He likes me best. That's why.
Does not.
Does too.
Does
Stop
not.
it! Harriet, tie him up. Oswald, take this down.
Yes, right, sir.
Dear Mrs. Claus.
Where could Santa be? I was afraid he'd stay longer than he promised. Tomorrow's Christmas Eve!
The special delivery letter came from Santa.
But it's not from Ireland. It's from Los Angeles. Los Angeles? What in the world is he doing there? Dear Mrs. Claus, I have kidnapped Santa and am holding him for ransom!
Oh no, Santa!
If you again, you must tell me all the Christmas magic secrets within the next 24 hours! Oh, that Gil Bates. He's always big trouble.
What are you going to do?
No! Are you gonna tell all of Santa's secrets?
You can't! You can't! This is the worst Christmas ever!
Doesn't something terrible will happen to Santa?
What if you try Skill Bates without the magic to take Santa's place?
You can't let that happen! You can't! Twinkle, get me some jelly beans!
Quiet, you guys. Mrs. Claus is thinking.
Okay,
Yes,
Shimmer.
Shimmer, I am thinking. I'm thinking that we cannot give in to Bates.
Ow. Ow.
But what about Santa? Twinkle, do you think that I'm smart? Of course you are. And you're all pretty smart too, right?
Oh,
yes,
we are.
And what about Jill Bates, is he smarter than us?
No
No.
way.
So if we work together, we can come up with a plan to fool Bates and save Santa, right?
Think machine.
Has anyone thought of anything?
I know. We hire a superhero to rescue Santa for us.
No, we can't let anyone know where Bates might harm Santa.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right.
Dress up like Irish girls and trick Bates into a vacation.
But that's what he did to us.
Oh, yeah, that's.
You guys, while we're thinking, let's just do what we do best and load the sacks onto the sleigh. Wait a minute. What does Gil Bates want more than anything else in the world?
Money.
Power.
No, you're both wrong. Those are bad ideas. It's jelly beans.
Not jelly beans. Love. He wants to be loved by the children. That's why he wants to be Santa. If we can trick him into thinking the kids of the world love him, he's gonna let Santa go without knowing the Christmas magic secrets. It's foolproof.
Claus.
Bates believes the children love him.
How do the children of the world let Santa know they love him? They write him letters. Exactly. Shimmer, you go to the North Pole Post Office and ask them for 3 large mail sacks. Run along and ask to borrow some jackets like the mail carriers wear. Twinkle, you go to the general store and buy all the envelopes and paper they have left. You two go upstairs and get a pen for everybody. The rest of you start exercising your writing hand. We've got loads of letters to write.
What's this? There's too much at stake to sleep. Am I the only one that can stay awake?
No, sir. I mean, yes, sir. What is it, sir?
Hurry up! I need you guys all to stay awake. Oswald, go for coffee.
Yes, sir.
I'll get the coffee for Mr. Bates, Oswald.
No, I'll get it.
No.
Yes, I will.
Fine. Don't forget the donuts, okay? You can't forget the donuts.
Mrs. Claus only has 2 hours left to my ransom note. Only 2 more hours until Christmas Eve. Santa, why haven't I heard from her?
Mrs. Claus will never give in to your threats.
Oh, you better hope she will, or else. See who it is. Who is it? Is it Mrs. Claus? What's the meaning of this?
It's from the post office, sir. They're carrying 3 large mail sacks full of mail. And they look from children.
For me? Is it from children? It is from children! Children who love me! Oh, it's so wonderful that I can finally have everything I want. Say, Santa, no hard feelings, okay? We can't forget this little, hey, what's going on? Stop them, stop them, stop them! So it's Mrs. Claus. Thought you could outsmart me, Mrs. Claus? You thought you could distract me by bringing these wonderful letters, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
But, sir, why would they bring you letters?
To distract me so they can sneak out. I just said what. You do not listen.
What I mean is, why would the post office have Mrs. Claus delivering mail? That's not even a real postal uniform.
Got a flag patch on the sleeve. That's like the tackiest thing you can get. Who cares about flag patches?
Best we could do on really, really very short notice.
All the real postal mail carriers were out bringing letters to Santa.
So what are you saying? Why didn't you guys tell me before that these letters are not meow meow? That they're not from children who love me?
Settle down. Probably not, sir.
This is awful. This is horrible. This is not fair. That's it, Santa. Either you tell me your secrets right now, or there will be no Christmas.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure it's the only way.
All right, for the sake of all children in the world, Bates, I'll tell you my secret. But let me warn you, it's not as easy as you think. First, send all of them out.
Out, out, all of you, and stand guard and don't let any of them leave. No! Harriet, leave and take all of them. Okay, Santa, start talking.
You'll need my magical hat. The rest will have to write down. The rest I'll have to whisper to you. You never know who might be listening.
That's it? That's all you have to do to get around the sleigh flying and make it all around the world in one night?
Not as easy as you think.
Simple, it's elementary. It's time to go. So long, Santa. I'll be the real Santa.
Do you think he will make it at all?
Who can tell? Now, what shall we be doing with our time now that we won't be making toys anymore?
Don't say that at all, Santa. That's not true. We can never be out of our jobs. We don't want to do anything else.
Bates makes it around the world tonight. We'll all be out of our jobs. So what else can we do?
We could start an airmail service. But we won't have the sleigh anymore. Bates took it. How about maybe a toy hospital?
No, I think we'll retire. Then Mrs. Santa and I can have the vacation in Ireland. Maybe go around Europe, too. What do you think, my dear?
I think that you'd be completely bored in 5 minutes. Besides, you know that I didn't have you tell Bates the secret of Christmas magic, so we'd be out of our jobs. I love my job.
Here, take it. Take this thing back.
Finished already? That's a new record.
No, I only made it halfway across North America. How do you do it every year? How do you stand it?
Well, it's a little windy up there, but yeah, I get used to it.
No, not the wind and not the snobby little reindeer with those nasty comments about my driving. It's the other thing. The thing that you whispered in my ear.
Oh, you mean the...
No, don't say it. I can't stand it anymore. There must be some place where I can be free of that somewhere. Got it. Prison. I'll turn myself in for kidnapping you. I'm calling the police to come and arrest me right now. Hello? Hello? Yes, this is an emergency. This is Gilbert Bates, and I have kidnapped Santa Claus, and I'm holding him for ransom with the rest of them. Come and arrest me. No, this is no joke. I insist that you come to my office and arrest me right away. Hello? Hello? They hung up. What do you got to do to get arrested in this town? Oswald, Harriet, come to take me to jail this instant.
You get to take Mr. Bates to jail. You always do,
no.
Oswald.
I do not.
Do too.
Do not.
You most definitely do.
Fired.
You did it, Mrs. Claus. You saved Christmas.
We all helped.
Yes, but you convinced me to tell Bates a secret and let him take the sleigh.
Why did you do that, though? You know, I didn't save Christmas. It was all up to Bates. If he could have kept up the happy...
Don't say it. It's not safe here.
Okay, you never know. He might have made a very fine Santa.
I doubt that. Well, I guess I better get to work. I hope I can still make it around the world tonight after this delay.
Now you'll have to take us with you.
You'll need our help if you're going to make it. Well, Certainly not. Well, I've been giving it a whole lot of thought, and you can all ride in the sleigh and help. Let's go.
Yay! Can we at least take turns going up and down the chimneys?
No.
In an amazing turn of events today, Gilbert Bates was taken to Los Angeles County Jail by his own employees. Bates told police that he had kidnapped Santa and was holding him for ransom. Police searched the premises and no sign of Santa was found. Bates will now be examined by a psychologist. In other news on this Christmas Day, a freight train derails at
Santa.
Oh,
Santa!
oh, didn't I already deliver the toys?
Yes, you did, and you've been sleeping ever since we got back. It's time for our Christmas presents.
Oh no, in all the hubbub, I completely forgot. I don't have a present for you, my dear.
Oh, but you already gave me a present. Helping you with your deliveries was a wonderful present. It was great, but we have one question for you.
What was it that drove Gil Bates crazy? If not the wind or the reindeer, then what?
Well, I don't like to talk about the secrets of Christmas magic out loud.
But we're in our own home, Santa.
True, my dear, as always. Shimmer and Twinkle, it was the thoughts that drove Gil Bates crazy, and Mrs. Claus knew they would.
Really? The thought?
The happy thoughts. Thinking happy was what made the sleigh go around the world in just one night.
No wonder you told it was harder than it sounded.
Yes, that is so.
Now, Santa, the elves have a little present for you.
Ooh. Isn't this one of Gil Bates's video games?
Yes, it's the one where he's you, Santa.
But we took him out and put you back in. Awesome, amazing, Santa.
Now you can watch us self-deliver presents and relax.
Ho ho ho! That's wonderful. Thank you, everyone.
And you'll have plenty of time to play it too on our vacation to Ireland!
Oh, goody! Irish dancers.
Santa!
And leprechauns and pots of gold and rainbows.
We better leave him for now. He's going to have plenty of time to rest up for next year. One thing's for certain, though. What's that, Mrs. Santa? With all of us helping him next year, we're going to need a much bigger sleigh.
Merry Christmas, everyone!
Happy New Year.
House.
Thank you very much, and I hope you enjoyed our very first live stream. Yay! Great job, everybody. Go to PittsboroYouthTheater.com and see what's coming up, and please like and subscribe our page. Merry Christmas!